Washington, D.C., the capital city of the United States of America, has some great transit options. We all know about the metro, but there are also buses, commuter trains, even a lesser-known streetcar, and then there are some hidden transit systems, like the Capitol Subway underneath the U.S. Capitol. But have you ever heard of the O-Line? Not the Q line in Detroit, no, the O-Line. It's super short, only 490 feet. And it's in the Woodley Park neighborhood. Let's take the metro to Woodley Park and check it out.
Doors opening. This is a red line train to Shady Grove. When boarding, move to the center of the car.
Alright, so in my pursuit of the O-Line, I found myself here in Woodley Park, and to get to the O-Line, we'll have to enter the Smithsonian National Zoo behind me. Let's go.
The Smithsonian National Zoo opened in 1889 as a place to conserve endangered species. It's had several famous residents over the years, including Smokey the Bear, but probably its most popular inhabitants were these adorable pandas that used to live here. After years of charming the hearts of locals and tourists alike, sadly, these bears were shipped back to China in November of 2023, but there are still plenty of other awesome animals to see here. Admission to the zoo is free, just like all the Smithsonian museums. However, currently you do have to reserve an online ticket in advance. These tickets are free, it's basically just a crowd control mechanism. But we're here today to see the O-Line. What could it be? Is it a zoo monorail just like in Tokyo? Make sure to watch that video, by the way, if you haven't yet. Here it is on the map. So it shows that the O-Line runs between the Great Ape House and the Think Tank. Okay, clearly ape related. Oh, there it is. That's the O-Line. Alright. Clearly we're looking at some elevated infrastructure. It's actually 50 feet up in the air to be exact. Looks like it's cable. I wonder who uses this. I think we're about to find out. Yeah, that's an orangutan. I bet you can guess what the O in O-Line stands for now. Worldwide, there are 3 separate species of orangutans. They all come from the Indonesian islands, and they're all critically endangered. Here at the National Zoo, I've done some research, and it looks like there are either 6 or 7 currently. I do know that the youngest member of the family is the one we see climbing in the middle right now. That's Red. He was born in 2016 and is 7 years old right now. In Indonesian, orangutan means man of the forest. Orangutans are excellent climbers, and their arms are much longer than their legs for that purpose. The O-Line exists so that the orangutans can go from the Great Ape House to the Think Tank. The Think Tank is a center that highlights the mental capacities that different apes have. Here at the National Zoo, whenever the weather is nice enough, the orangutans are allowed to just go outside, and when they're outside, they're allowed to use the O-Line whenever they want. That's why there are always zookeepers waiting at the crossings to make sure that the area is clear in case they want to cross. Crossings? That's right. These yellow marked off areas are off limits whenever there's an orangutan directly overhead, just for safety reasons. Since it's already called the O-Line, why not just add railroad crossings? How cool would that be? Oh, here comes the big one. This is a male, and he has a very unassuming name. Everyone say hello to Kyle. Also, like, why do I know people with hair like that? So some quick facts about the O-Line. It opened in 1995, and it is a total of 490 feet or 150 meters long.
But yeah, it's totally up to them. We need to have someone watching them at all times just for safety. So there are some limits on how long they can be outside just because of our staffing. But yeah,
So yeah, the O-Line is not a transit line like I would normally cover on this channel. It's just a great way for the orangutans here at the zoo to go and travel between enclosures and have some more space. I've seen orangutans do that at other zoos, but today was my very first time seeing that here at the National Zoo in Washington, D.C. It was really cool. Anyways, happy April Fools, everybody. be nice to each other. Stay tuned Wednesday for another video that's actually going to be about trains.